Hello, สวัสดีครับ and welcome to Post Selection. In this channel, we talk about 5 things in life and the reason why I choose them. And today I have a very, very special guest. Well, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Sage, and I'm Paul's friend since. Oh my God, are we gonna count? Let's.
Since high school.
Okay.
In fact.
College, actually.
Really?
Yes, I was a sophomore or maybe a junior when I met you when you joined the grad school.
Yeah, but we met before that. When you came over for the IBO thing.
Yes. Okay. All right.
That was when
Never
you were in
mind.
high school.
But that was a long time ago.
Like 30 years.
Quite a while. Yeah.
Something like
who's
that.
counting?
Anyway, and we are like the big Red Bear family as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so we met again in Ithaca,
Yeah.
in New York. And well, here we are back in Thailand and have been working in our own fields for a while. And for some reason, I talked about fragrance in one of our conversations.
Right. And then I was just approached. I asked you, right? And it was like I was just, if I were to tell a little story about that, is that I was abroad quite a bit, so we were walking around the duty free shop, of course, and all the friends of mine, younger kids. By that I mean 20s and 30s. So they're shopping for perfumes and fragrance, and I was just like, I haven't been doing research enough in the market to know what I like. And, I've been, like doing shop for fragrance from, like a friend recommends something to me. And I was like, oh, this is good, so I'll buy them. But I never really sit down and trying to understand, what actually I like and what, is available in the market, or what type of things should I be looking for or asking the experts,
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, asking the experts of what's good or what types of fragrance that I like, or what terms I should go ask people to recommend me. So, once he made that post, I write and ask him, can you recommend me something? And here I am.
Sure. Well, I'm not sure you have seen these before.
No.
Okay, these belongs to the brand called Parfums de Mali. It's a French brand. It's a niche brand. Okay, usually when we classify fragrances, we put them like according to how they are in the market. Like if they are like produced by a big brand, like fashion house,
Right.
Dior, Chanel, that would be called designers.
Designers, okay.
Okay, but these are like fragrances that are produced by a company that only produce fragrance products. That could be shampoo, cologne, but still fragrance.
I see. Okay.
So, the reason that I chose this brand is because it is now available in Thailand. So, if any of us here, the followers, the subscribers, or our friends who are watching our video right now, you can explore. I think that they are available in Stamp Paragon, Icon Siam, and Quartier. I mean, these locations. And if you can see here, we have 2 designs of the bottles.
Right.
Masculine and feminine.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which is kind of outdated nowadays. Because in fragrance, we usually say that it's for everyone anyway.
Right.
There's no sex, no gender.
Right. A lot of unisex brand.
Yeah. And many brands, they do this just to help the customer to find that things out there, find their preference easier.
Yes, the coolest customer like me. Right.
That's how we all started. Okay. So in this case, let me start with a very simple question. Do you usually use perfume, fragrance, cologne, whatever?
Depends on the day. I think if I have like a special event, I'll definitely put it on. On a regular work day, depends on how I feel. And there's probably like a few around my dressing table. Like, okay, let's do this one today. but
to make you feel like something special.
Yeah, it's like I need to, feel fresh today, or I will use this one, or sometimes I'll just like, yeah, whatever, I'm in a rush, I'll just get out. Or, like today when I don't put on anything because I don't want anything to be interfering what I'm going to be experiencing. Yeah.
Okay. So let's start from zero.
Excited. Say what?
Let's start from zero.
Okay.
From nothing at all. And well, I would assume, well, this is clear, light, transparent. It's green. This one is called, I don't know, Greenley.
Greenley. Okay. So I just smell like this?
Yes.
Okay.
How does it smell to you?
Sweet, right? I got some sweet. There's a little
By the way, the background. You are the food scientist?
I was trained as a food scientist in my bachelor degrees, and I did a sensory evaluation course, right? And that's sort of, we were talking before we start the program. That's sort of how I sort of, understand scents. So a lot of things are going to come like from the food type descriptor. So, I was like peppery. That's probably me a little bit in that, mint. So those are the three, if I were to name three out of this one.
An apple.
Yeah,
Fruity.
Definitely. Fruity. Yes, fruity is a good one.
Okay. Masculine, feminine.
It's pretty neutral to me now. It's not very going one way or another.
This one, well, it contains some aroma chemicals. Yeah. To make it bright, uplifting.
Definitely, yeah.
Transparent, easy to approach.
Transparent. That's a good one. I never thought of fragrance as transparent before, but yeah, that's when you said the word, I could totally relate to that. It's not heavy.
Yep.
It's very light.
You could see some of these that are like opaque and reflective.
I see.
Design goes with the fragrance.
I see.
With the name and everything. As a consumer, as a producer, as a perfumer. So all these have to be put into consideration when we come up with a product.
I got it. I see. All right. Good thing to.
So Greenley is supposed to be, like I said, fruity, transparent, light, refreshing, probably suitable for hot summer day.
Summer days, yeah. Okay.
Or any day in Thailand.
Yeah.
Any day, anytime.
Yes.
Pretty much, but it's rather casual.
I see. Casual. Another good term. Yes.
Because, like you mentioned, people put perfume on or cologne when they feel special or as a part of their invisible attire to complete
the look. Yeah.
The look, like frosting of the cake. You put some sprinkle on top to make it perfect.
I see. Interesting. Yeah.
Next, this one is called Sedley.
Sedley?
Sedley. It's kind of blue.
Blue. Okay.
Transparent.
All right. I will try not to
It doesn't.
rethink what it is. I'm just going to save it.
Okay.
Oh. Well, okay. It's still pretty bright. It's not very heavy. It's not as fruity as this one. What is this smell I'm thinking of? It almost smells like I got a little bit of alcohol, but I don't even know what it is. But
Masculine, feminine.
this one definitely more masculine. It's not musk, is it? It's not. It's something else, but I can't really find the
It
word.
contains musk at the base to make it softer, rounder. But this one is categorized as a blue fragrance.
Blue fragrant, like water. But
Yeah.
I don't feel water so much, but
Because you work with aquatic animals.
Yeah, I know how it smells. So this is
Nothing like that.
not quite my kind of blue, but yes,
But
bluer than the green one, definitely.
yeah, bluer than the green
Now
one.
we're talking shades, but yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And besides the color, you could come up with personality.
Okay. Well, this
So-
one is a little bit more calm, serene.
White shirt,
Yeah,
it offers
right, exactly. Not quite, the
casual,
extrovert, introvert. I could even go that way.
or weekend, weekday.
Yes. Yeah, a little more, formal. Not very formal, but still a little bit more formal than the green
Office
one.
safe, office,
Yeah,
office suitable.
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
so
thing.
too. Yes.
So
Just
between these two,
Sedley.
which one do you prefer?
Right now, I'll go with that one.
The casual one?
Yeah. Just because. Maybe because this is a Saturday.
All right, let's move on to the dark bottles
Okay. Dark and matte.
and green.
And green. Okay.
This one is called Byerley. Most of the names that
Okay.
they have does not give me any clue or any sense.
Whoa.
It's green.
It is still green. Why does it smell bitter to me? It's
Yes.
smoky,
Yes.
smoky, bitter, and I'm pretty bad with the. This is my own categorizing. I think I'm probably pretty bad with the base note. I get the top note. You call it like that, right? It's like the first smell that gets to me. I sort of could put words into it right away, but then the heavy chunk of the thing, I can't really identify what it is, but it's heavier than the other two, definitely.
Sure. So it goes with the design.
Right,
Definitely.
right.
But this one, does it remind you of pickles?
Yes, yeah, like a fermented something. Okay,
So it's vetiver?
say that again.
Vetiver.
Vetiver. Okay.
Jafak.
Oh, okay.
It's grassy. It's
That's the word.
rooty. So usually these vetiver,
Earthy.
they taken from the earth and then they ferment it to get this oil. Okay, and usually they smoke.
There's
Yes.
my smoke.
Yep, to give it personality.
Oh, sure does have a lot of personality, this one.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, surely not. I think, yeah. I don't know. It feels like, to me, you have to be pretty confident to want to wear this. 'Cause
Stand out. Want to be different.
Yeah. It doesn't bring, well, I don't know. I'm not a perfume person in general, because I walk, if people walk by, I say, oh, that smells good. But I'm not trying to analyze or anything. But for this one in particular, it will probably, what you call it, give me a second look. I was like, oh wait, what is that? If I were to, pass someone who put on that, I was like, what is that?
It's something different.
Right. Do Thai people like this kind of thing?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's probably why. Okay.
But maybe in the cooler climates, I think it's easier to pull it out.
I see. Makes sense. Make a lot of sense to me, I think. Yeah.
Well, next one, this one is called Kalan.
Kalan. Okay.
It's red.
It's red.
Compared to actually, this brand, they have, of course, many more than this, but I bought because of the color. The green, the red.
Ooh. Very, well, it's had a lot of sweet. It almost smells like dessert. Was flowery the right term for this? It's not flower, but it's I don't know. It's a heavier, darker flower, or even like oily flower. No, it's not oily flower. Like oil that you distill from, not distilled. That's just like squeeze out of a flower or something like that, because it's very strong, and it had a little a dessert note to me of something.
This one, but the sweet notes that you got comes from a chemical called ethyl maltol.
That sounds like something fruity.
Yeah.
Right.
It's rather fruity, sweet candy fruit.
Candy. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, but on the top, it's rather zingy. So it has some bite, some peppery note.
Oh, yeah.
To lift it up.
Very interesting. This has happened a lot. Once you start saying something, people will smell it. It's like, oh yeah, that's what I got. It's the hardest. I don't know. I told you in earlier, so the smell is the hardest thing to put into words.
Because we are not used to it. When you smell something, you say, oh, it smells good or bad, and that's it. It stopped just like that.
Yeah.
But we didn't take much time trying to explain what it is. It's different from food.
Right.
For example, we are Asian. How many types of soy sauce do you have in your kitchen?
At least 2 that I have.
See, because it's not the same.
Yeah.
Or more.
I have more. Now that I think about it, I have 4 actually. 2 Thai kind, the light, the dark, and then I have the ponzu, the Japanese with the citrus.
How about the sweet one?
And then the sushi one.
See,
So
5.
Yeah.
And it could be more.
Oh yeah. And the Maggi.
Maggi. And
Does that count? That's count.
then
Okay.
the one that we eat with dim sum.
I don't have that one at home.
Okay.
But yes. Yeah.
So we have so many kinds. It's soy sauce, but they are used with different kind of food
Right.
for different occasion.
Okay.
We are used to categorize those flavor. But fragrance and flavor, they are rather intermingled. They are pretty much the same thing to me.
Right. No, it's picked up by the same senses, right?
Just like many companies like snacks, they produce new products with fragrance and flavor. But they don't actually use the real stuff in.
Right. They don't tell you what it is, but it's the marketing name, right?
Like they have satay potato chips. They don't actually put satay
Right.
in the chips.
Right. Lots of
Chemicals.
chemical compounds. Yes. That's back to my food science days. Yes.
It's the same thing.
I see. What?
So this one Kalan, it has some peppery on top. It has also, we call the blood orange.
Blood orange.
So it's citrusy, sweet, but at the same time they have that ethyl maltol, which is a sweeter kind, and this chemical has body. So it's heavier,
Okay.
stick to the skin, and it lasts.
I see. Do the body of the perfume correlates with how long it lasts or not?
Usually yes,
Usually, yes. Okay.
because the one that is uplifting, the size of the molecule is usually smaller,
Small. Okay.
so
Makes sense.
it becomes more volatile.
So you probably need.
And that means it's very fleeting. It goes like out 20 minutes, gone.
Yeah. So you need to do more.
You can either spray more or reapply during the day.
I see.
There are a lot of things, there are a lot of tricks to make it last all day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Next, this one is called Akaster.
Akaster. Now it's black.
It's black.
I'm curious. What's it gonna smell like? Ooh. Whoa. I don't know how to describe this, but the first thing that comes to my mind is Turkey. Turkey, not food, the country. Turkey, Turkish something, Middle Eastern type smell. It's like the incense that they light in, like hotel in India or it's Middle Eastern country.
Sultan.
Exactly. It feels very, not royal is not the word, elegance. We're very
Opulent.
opulent, what you call it? You walk into it's gold and glittering and
Baroque.
something like that. It's very elaborate. That's the word I would
Rich.
put. Rich, yes, exactly.
But also in Thai, we
yeah.
have like a term that we use to classify this as smell like cat.
Oh yeah, is it really?
Cat. But because you said it's Middle Eastern
Right.
vibe,
Right, exactly.
and you found this also in India. This is actually a smell of wood or agave wood,
Oh, okay.
Grisana.
What?
Akikala wood. Well, agar wood.
Got it. I just came back from India. That's probably why I'm very familiar with this
And
scent.
I'm going there next week.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why you can't make it to my concert.
Yeah.
But anyway, never mind. It's a different story.
Yes.
We're gonna tangent pretty fast. Where are you going?
Delhi,
Delhi. Nice.
Jaipur, Accra. It's going to be my first time.
Good
in
time
India.
to be there, and it's a winter, nice and cold.
Cooler and dustier.
Fun. Enjoy.
How's the weather?
I went to the south side,
Go on.
the coast, the Arabian Sea coast. I went for a workshop, so it's it's sort of not a lot of traveling around. We only have like 2 afternoons where we've got free time, but it's nice. I'm surprised at how I actually enjoy India more than I thought.
Have you been there before?
No, first time. And everybody keeps saying you either love India or you're gonna hate India. It's one extreme or the other.
And you're
I'm veering on the love side.
It's really
I
nice.
do enjoy it quite a bit.
very exotic. And many people like gave me warning like, oh, you're gonna be like sick there. The food.
I didn't touch my diarrhea medicine at all. I bought like a whole bunch, all the carbons, the the whatever ya tat, everything. No need. I'm doing wonderful. You just need to watch what you're gonna eat. That's all. If you see things that doesn't look very hygienic, then just
away.
skip it. Yeah, just go to a restaurant that looks nice, and it generally is fine. And
I love Indian food. First of all,
you'll be having so much fun there.
I know. It's one of the exotic place that I plan to go. I plan to go. In fact, 2019. But
right,
then
when
I need to
COVID hit.
cancel because of the COVID. And we're going there with my family, my parents as well. So it's going to be interesting.
It will be. Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have fun by doing what you want to do, but then with the parents, then you have to take care of them. Yes.
We will bring a lot of mama.
Yes. Yes.
The noodles,
Do that.
instant noodle.
Yes.
Anyway, let's come back
So
here.
Indian. Middle Eastern.
Do you like it?
I wouldn't want to put it on myself.
Okay.
That's probably all.
Clear.
It's probably good for some people, not
It's
me.
woody, it's rose.
Yes. Yes, very much.
And one of the very interesting things that I observed in my class, usually in my very first class of the course called Aesthetics of Fragrance and Flavor, I asked my student, I made a survey and asked them to give their most favorite fragrance or notes. Rose is never on the list. Never in the past 10 years.
Huh. Why is that? You figure it out?
Yeah, during the course, we explore notes, families of fragrances, and they associate rose with grandmother.
I was gonna say, is it in the lip of my mouth? It's like old people.
Yeah.
Well, my mom probably would love that.
Because it was popular back then. So everything contained rose. But then things changed to something like Kalan. This is more like modern.
I see.
You smell something like Kalan more often nowadays.
I see. Interesting.
The next,
Now white. I'm expecting completely opposite, but maybe not.
this one I think is called Galloway.
Okay.
I think so. I haven't touched these for over 2 years.
Oh my. I'm honored.
Is it?
Huh. This is the hardest for me to place, actually. A little pine. Is there pine in there?
Piney,
Pine.
green,
Green, yeah. Green and pine. Maybe.
clean.
Oh, yes.
Definitely clean.
Smells like, cleaning. What you call it, though?
Detergent.
Detergent.
Yeah. And you know what? Most of cases, when they produce smell that is so popular, these fragrance houses, they also sell their fragrance. Perfume to maybe detergent companies,
I see.
fabric softeners companies, shampoo, lotion. It's fragrance products. These are chemicals that can be used in, I think, any commercial products.
I see. But this one definitely feel, it gives me that sense. The wood, the pine, the green, very, very, not quite nature, but it's like trees.
This one is also citrusy as well.
Citrusy. Yes. Okay. Now that you mention it, sort of hiding behind the woods to me. Yes.
So it's green, it's refreshing.
Interesting. Wonderful. Quite a contrast.
That's why it's interesting to explore a brand.
Right.
Usually when you have a brand, you try to, deliver something different every time.
I see.
That's also a part of the brand owner concept as well.
Right.
But this one is called Habdan.
It's black and shiny.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh. Now I'm having a hard time again. It's slightly sweet, not as these guys. It has a cool, like almost like a menthol mint type thing in here.
It's herbal,
Herbal,
spicy.
just a little bit, and that's all I'm getting actually. I can't find word to describe the base.
Resinous. Resin is, or sometimes people call it, well, how do you call it? Frankincense.
Frankincense. Okay. It's like the one that in the church.
Yep.
I see. So that's what it is. Okay. I'm associating now, but okay.
Benzoin, Kamyan.
That's the one. Yes.
But this one, it reminds me of chrysanthemum tea.
Chrysanthemum.
Okay, wait. Like a whip.
Yeah, right. But it's like, after a little while, yes. The first whiff, probably not, but let it dilute it out a little bit.
Okay, so this one is woodsy,
Woodsy,
aromatic,
spicy,
and sometimes people call it oriental.
oriental, but
Like spicy,
okay.
ambery.
Ambery.
The word oriental is not politically correct anymore. So we use the word ambery instead.
I see.
And the amber, amber does not actually have smell,
I was gonna say,
but it gives you the feeling, the sensation of warmth,
surely.
golden, brown, resinous kind of thing. So that's Habdan.
I see. Habdan.
Okay, next, this one. Oh, I forget. My God,
It's gold.
the gold one. This one. My God, I cannot see. The gold one.
Huh. See, once you get past this one, I'm always have like the trouble finding words for it.
It's more conceptual. This one's supposed to be leather.
Okay. The other word that comes into my mind is metallic, but that's
Yeah. And some people even associate it with cocaine.
I would know how that smells like, but
Neither do I.
it is, it is, well, yeah, when you said leather, metallic, something, well, I wouldn't say synthetic, but it smells like plastic.
New car. The new
Yes.
interior of the car.
Yes, that's leather in the, chemicals.
Yes.
Very interesting. What, can I?
Can you read on the bottom?
Yeah, I was gonna say, since you can't read, I will try. It's getting farther and farther. Okay, yeah. Perfume.
Let us say.
Yeah, I can't read another word. Goldophin?
Yes, Goldophin.
Goldophin.
It's gold. Goldophin.
Okay, I see. Interesting.
So it's gold. It smells rich. Like maybe Ferrari. Interior.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Like, I don't think-
imagine what, who would, I mean, what occasion would one want to wear perfume such as this? I mean, personally, myself probably just ended around here. That that I would probably enjoy using at one occasion or another. Stop around here, or maybe even here.
It's niche perfume.
I see.
But this one is also nice. The
Yeah.
piney thing.
Yeah. True. Yeah, I'll skip that. Sorry.
the
Sorry,
green
Middle
one?
Eastern.
How about the green one?
Forgetting now. Yeah, okay, I'm skipping that too.
How about the red one?
The red one is okay. I could find some chance that I might be in the mood for that.
When you're on stage. Well, by the way, in addition to your permanent job,
My permanent job, my regular job
your bread and
as a
butter,
scientist, yeah. I'm also singing in the choir.
and you're a conductor as well.
I also assistant conductor on occasions when the actual conductors are not available.
What's the name of the brand?
Swanplu Chorus. Please check it out at our online social media.
Yes.
Yes, but
Wonderful.
But speaking of, it's a one thing that we never put on when we're performing.
Really?
Because this could affect other singers. You need to take a big breath. So you want to avoid perfume
Okay.
when
so
you're on stage.
They could choke.
Right, exactly. I mean, so for example, you're putting on something that, the singers next to you.
So it's an
Doesn't
etiquette, and this is international.
It depends. I think for our choir, we were pretty strict about it because we're very we're trying to make sure everybody could perform at their best, so we tend not to use a strong cologne or anything, but shower and make sure you smell
Clean.
nice and clean. Exactly. Oh, sorry, I'm not. You could collect all my expression between different brands, and I'm having different tone. Surprisingly, I like this one. It's still a little metallic, from the bottle too, but it's a little more sweet, sweeter than the gold.
Some people call this one heady because it's very sharp. It goes like to the sky.
Right.
This one is called Pegasus.
Pegasus.
It's like a shiny, unicorn.
Right. But what is it? I don't know. I'm having a hard time again.
Almond.
Almond. Oh, okay. I get it.
And they contain a note from the flower called heliotrope.
Heliotrope. Okay, I've never heard of that flower.
It's kind of powdery,
Powdery.
white, powdery,
I see.
clean, almondy, musky.
But when you say almond, I recognize it. There's
Cherry.
Speaking of almond, cherry is a good one too. It's like when I'm thinking almond, I don't think of smell so much. But when you go to eat like a pastry, when this says almond,
Marzipan.
this is the one. Yeah, the marzipan. This is the smell of that almond. One more time. Yes, definitely. Now I can't get it out of my head.
And when you enter into a party, like this shiny unicorn, Pegasus,
Right. And your smells like almond. And
Yummy,
yes,
delicious.
Yummy, exactly, delicious. It's like, ooh, I smell like almond.
all right.
Interesting.
So that was the end of the masculine collection.
I see. Interesting. It's getting more sweet. Well, not quite, but this is sweet. This is, okay.
Does it smell
wait,
masculine to you?
It does, but a few of them are sort of borderline. So I'm waiting to smell the feminine side and see whether my opinion of the scale is, is true or not.
All right. So let's move on to Darcy.
Darcy.
And with this kind of design, when girls see something like this, they were like,
Ooh.
screaming. What does it mean?
It's very girly for start. It's very sweet. Again, I will have a hard time. Flowery, definitely, but it's what is it?
Well, some people call it like shampoo-like
Shampoo-like.
because girls' shampoo smell something like this.
Ah, right,
sweet.
right. Makes sense.
Syrupy.
Syrupy, yeah.
This one is fruity as well.
Fruity. I got that.
Fruity and powdery.
I see.
You know, it's powdery but on different spectrum.
Yeah, on different spectrum. Exactly. It's more sweeter, a little. No, not. I would say not quite light yet. It's still pretty heavy.
Okay, well, let's continue. You know, before we had tried the masculine version, and then we just finished off with Darcy, right? So this one
Darcy.
is Athalia.
Athalia.
So Athalia is, of course, feminine because it comes with the tassel.
It's black feminine, right? It's got some flower, some types of flower, I think, but it's not very strong. Not as strong as the what other thing I'm thinking of? A little.
It's orange blossom and iris.
Iris. See, that's probably why I can't, it's not the flower that I'm smelling so often that I know what it is.
Because we don't have
But it's
iris
just
in
flower.
Thailand.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And iris is one of the most expensive ingredients in perfumery.
oh,
Iris belongs to like a group of plant that's similar to ginger. So the smell is in the rhizome or in the underground stem. When you collect them, you have to mature it
I see.
for years. The longer it is, the better the smell.
I could, it's not the smell I'm familiar with, but I could like it. There's something in them that I would like. Maybe it's the iris, or I don't know.
Musk.
The musk. Maybe that's probably it.
Powdery. It's clean.
Okay. Yeah. It's something that's sort of like, yeah, this smells nice, but not quite altogether what I want.
And this one, Oriana.
I'll save my comment on what it smells like until I actually smell it, because from the packaging, it reminds me of something, but we'll see. Definitely. It's, strawberry, cherries, raspberries, right? And, it smells like dessert. The first thing, the moment I see it, it's like, this is like dessert. And it surely is.
Yeah. Marshmallow, cream.
The cream. Okay.
That's one kind of cake or patisserie that they have the whipped cream, the berries.
And then, it's like a strawberry shortcake or something like that.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's very tasty. It's, interesting at all.
This is like a part of modern perfumery where we put ingredients to make it smells like food. We call it gourmand.
And that's pretty new, right?
Very new. I think the very first gourmand came out in 1990s.
1990s. Okay.
In the past, we were familiar with flowers,
Rose. Yeah.
spice, until one day people said, well, I want to smell like food, so I can be eaten
Interesting.
alive.
I mean, it's interesting how you'd say that now. It's like, because it sort of correlates with the time when I'm start thinking, hey,
So you
I
were
could
born
start
in,
enjoying.
So you
perfume a
were
little
born
bit
in the
more.
90s?
I'm sorry.
You were born in the 90s?
Yes. So that's when I start. It was like, yeah, I could start getting interested in perfume. Start walking around and smells. Maybe that's what it is, or maybe maybe it's the ads and all the commercial that start getting heavily done
And
in the 90s.
when I gave this kind of fragrance to my parents, and they always ask me, why do you want to smell like food?
Because we want to be tasty, Mom.
Exactly. And some people some brands produce edible perfume
Edible perfume.
just to make sure that it tastes all right when it gets into your mouth.
I see.
When you taste it, it does not get like too bitter.
Where do you apply those perfumes?
Skin.
Skin. Okay.
So for intimate session.
I was gonna say it's like it's okay. Okay, all right.
So for intimate session,
specialty products, right?
Netflix night, that kind of thing. So you don't want something like this,
Right. It probably don't taste very nice.
or you will suffocate
Yeah.
the partner. So
Okay.
next one.
Is this
one,
a food one as well? From
Yes.
the look of it.
This one looks like.
No, I will not say what I think it looks like until I smell them.
Okay. The color is orange, but
I was gonna say I'm expecting something orange, but it's not. And what is it?
it's peach.
Peach.
Yep.
Is there cream in there too? Peach.
Vanilla.
That's okay. All right. That's once you put that in, everything smells like dessert, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Very nice.
Peach. A little flower in there as well. I bet.
Oh, I would assume. Yeah.
But yeah, once you say it's peach, and I was like, okay, it is peach because it's one of my favorite flavor.
Is it feminine?
On the side of feminine.
Softer side. Like
yeah, soft.
A guy can wear it, but this person will be very sensitive,
Yeah.
Gentle.
I think so too. It's
friendly, not like macho.
very,
butch.
very, very expressive, or it's like, not the not the sukum, not the quiet, not the not the one who I'm running out of words here, but not the person who the introvert probably won't like that maybe.
When you ran out of word, maybe you come up with personality, characters.
It's it's
movie.
like say the office type wearing suit, black tie and white shirt, sitting in the big boardroom are probably not gonna wear that one.
Too friendly.
Yeah, too friendly.
You want to be sharp. You want to
probably
be
if
like
you go
demanding.
out to like a salesperson trying to sell something, or talk to a lot of clients and want them to approach you. Yeah, that's the one. Probably not the boardroom meeting. Yeah, I don't think so.
And the last three, these are
Yeah.
all pink
Okay.
because they belong to the same family. The three
Very
sisters.
obvious. The three sisters. Okay.
And the one that start all the hype, okay, all the movement, all the talk in the community, in the world is this one. This one is called Delina.
Delina, the middle sister.
And the first one.
Oh, the first one. Oh, she's the oldest. Never mind.
Yeah, she's the oldest.
Definitely flower, right? Very sweet.
And it's rose.
Rose. It doesn't smell old though. I mean,
Exactly.
sorry. It doesn't smell like the other rose one. That smells like,
Yeah,
like
we
what-
talked about this before. Like in the class, I usually made a survey. In the past 10 years, never even once the student vote rose as one of their favorite fragrance because they associate rose with the older generation.
Yeah.
But this one,
But but because I think they're combined with other things.
lychee,
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I was gonna say some fruity in there, but until you said the
lychee,
the name,
lychee.
I don't. Yeah, okay, that's it.
And
Very
rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Okay, never smelled that thing, but I only eat the pie. But
it's kind of sour.
sour, yeah. Is there like some vanilla or anything in here? No.
Yeah, could be like a small dose
Oh, maybe it's just
to make it softer, rounder.
Maybe it's the rhubarb and the lychee make me think of pie, and I start getting some random smell in my head. It's nice though. It's very nice. I could imagine myself using this, even more so than the orange one actually.
Okay. And this one, it has become so popular that the brand, well, they say that this is one of the best seller of all time, and they want to get more customers. When this one is too feminine, maybe they want to make a more masculine version. So they come up with this one called Delina Delina Exclusive.
Delina exclusive.
Exclusive.
The darker shade of pink.
Yes. Is it darker?
It is surely darker. It looks a little more heavier. Heavy the word?
Is it more masculine?
Yes, it definitely does. I don't know the name of the fragrance anymore, but it's it's heavy, it's weighty, it's a little more not oily. What is it? Sorry,
It's woodsy.
woods. Yes, woods, not oil. Woods.
It has
More woods.
oud
More oud
in
okay.
it, and oud that you found in this one, Akaster.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
But that one may be like
Yeah, it's
a heavy dose of
so many other things
oud.
covering that, but the oud is in the the
The
middle
core.
or the bottom
Yep.
layer. Yeah.
And this one maybe they just put a speck of oud in.
Yeah. It's interesting now when once you have the. I'm asking the expert here, but once you have the descriptor in your head and you smell two flavor again, you smell two scents at once, you start noticing that little things, even though the top was completely different, but you say there's have the oud in the middle of the bottom, then you
can put them like
could
relate
put them
them.
together right away. I'm surprised because they are very different character as a whole.
And both of them contain oud and rose.
Okay.
So now it depends on the other ingredients.
Okay. Wow.
And the last one,
Now I'm curious about this one now.
this one is pink, it's transparent. So it's supposed to be lighter.
Okay.
This one is called Delina Rose.
Okay. I'm loving this. I mean, among the three sisters, this is the one. If I were to pick one sisters, it will probably be this one. So same thing with the the Lena, the middle one, but a lot lighter, and
It's more watery.
watery. And the fruit is kind of less distinct to me. With some other things coming, watery would be the one. Less watery a scent.
Yes. Well, it's an accord.
Accord.
Accord is something that
Not a car. No kidding.
you create to make you feel like certain thing. Like we have watery accord, we have solar accords,
like a sun.
like a sun. It smells to make you feel like a sunny day, sunshine in the spring. But this one is watery.
Okay. Maybe that's probably one of my favorite smells. Well, the water aspect of it makes it so much relatable to me. Because I'm working with water. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But,
It's easier to reach.
Right.
With the same DNA of Delina.
Yes.
Okay, but still it's more
Same DNA, just different
easier.
transcription. Sorry, we're the science people. It's
All right.
the exon and introns and all that.
So let's get the
Sorry, people who are not
Exxon
science.
out.
Yeah.
So pick your most favorite top 3.
Okay. This one will definitely be on it.
Okay.
I need to. Oh. Okay. These two are very close together for me, but this one wins it.
Because this one is also watery, if you remember.
See, people.
The green one is fruity. the apple.
Okay. See, the watery ones. Now I'm trying. I remember I have something about being in the middle that I like. Probably. Try. Nope. Fine. Remember now.
Sure. So you don't like green, you don't like fruity.
Okay. Surprisingly, when we go through it the first time, this sort of not quite stand out to me. But after finishing all those and going those two, I'm picking something that's sort of gonna be for like a unique and different than these two. That's gonna give me like the daily vibe. For some special occasion, I probably would go with this one for me.
Pegasus.
Pegasus. What is it? What's the base of it again?
Almond,
Almond.
musk, heliotrope. So it's green. All these, what you have picked, these are clean,
Clean.
lighter, transparent, musky kind of scent.
I see. Interesting. Clean, light, musk. Okay. All right. So those are the my sort of my keyword
Yes.
in a way when I'm looking in perfumes.
And what you don't like, Okay, include fruits. You don't like fruity.
I don't like fruits. Okay.
You don't like woodsy.
I don't like woods. And rose. Sorry.
What do you want to contain rose?
Well, okay, a little, but not.
A small dose of rose.
Yeah, small dose of rose. No. Okay. Okay. Let me rephrase. Clean, musk, and watery. No fruits.
No woodsy.
No woodsy. Okay.
No amber.
No amber. Okay. 3 things. So those are the heavier tone, right?
Okay, and those are going to be something you will find in our next video
Oh.
when we talk about Christmas.
Okay, wonderful. We'll see how I'm sure there'll be some surprise in there. There'll be one that I love eventually.
Let's cross a finger.
Yeah.
Well, it's time. Until next time. สวัสดีครับ
Sawadee krap. Thank you.